Hey everyone, it's Amanda, Pineal Painting, Sarasota, Florida. Alright, well I made it back out to Bird Key and everything looks pretty good over here. Checking out my pergola and it's dirty. It doesn't seem as dirty as the other four on my other job, but definitely got dirty. So I'm gonna just wipe this one down with a wet rag, damp rag with some soapy water. Should be pretty good. This one held up really good. I love this product, this Camel Coat product. Just look at this thing. This thing came out really, really good. Looks really good. I'm curious to see what the top looks like. The tops are usually where they get really beat up the most. Let's have a look-see. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. A little bit dirty. I have a broom too. I could take the broom to it and I'll probably take the broom to the top. Wipe everything down. And then I'm just gonna put another coat on it. This has two. I'm trying to remember if this has 2 or 3. It has 3 actually, because I did 2 and then I came back and did the 3rd just to start it off because it was so bad when I got here. But this looks really good. I'm pleased with it. So this won't be too bad at all.
Hey, I'm headed out.
Okay.
Ted'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm surprised he's not back already. I need a few chocolate chip cookies.
Oh,
they have toffee in them.
Those were good last
Beef
time.
bar.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to just leave them
right
here?
there.
Okay. I covered them so nothing can land on them, but they're still a little warm.
Nice.
Anyway, so.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Whatever you're gonna. He'll give you a check or whatever when you're ready. So.
Okay.
I'll be back shortly.
No problem. I'm almost finished on this side, and then I'll go and I'll caulk that window, and I'll caulk the crack in the front, and I'll touch up with the paint.
All right.
Is the garage door open?
It's not. Do you need to get in there?
Well, in a few minutes I will, just to get the paint out. And
Oh, yeah,
I have.
yeah. Let me open it.
Okay. Sure. I'll leave this with you too. So sweet. So I'm out here in Bird Key, and I was talking with my customer, and she was telling me that basically when this Bird Key was just a little tiny island before they put fill dirt and turned it into a bigger island and built all these houses, that this street, Bob White Way, was actually the original street that they didn't put fill dirt on, and they just basically built on the original land from the original island. And they're 10 feet above sea level over here, and I guess because this was the original street on the island, they're the highest up in the elevation out here. So I thought that was a pretty good interesting detail about the history. And she also told me that the clubhouse where the tennis courts and everything is, that was apparently Mabel Ringling's, or the sister. It was one of the family's original houses, so I'm going to check that out. She said there's a plaque out by the Bird Key gate, entrance gate, that talks about it, so I'm going to check that out on the way out. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm on Bob White Royal Flamingo Bird Key. Let's go check out this clubhouse. I've never been over here. The Yacht Club. I believe it's called the Yacht Club. Bird Key. And apparently this was an original Ringling house. Must be this right here. Of course, everything has new roofs on it now and all that, but that's how old this place is. There's a lot of damage out here in Bird Key after Milton. The garden homes, what they call the garden homes, are the homes that aren't on the waterfront. And it seems like a lot of them were okay, but a lot of the homes that were on the water, they a lot of them flooded and they had a lot of damage. This is a pretty building. I wonder if that spire up on top is, or the I don't know if that's a lightning rod. I don't know if that was original. Pretty interesting. This is the front entry. Bird Key Yacht Club. They have really great tennis instructor out here. A couple of them. If anybody wants to play tennis out here, I know a lot of the homeowners like to play tennis. Looks like a possibly grass court. Oh, I'm not quite sure what that is. Stop over at the entry gate, and I'm gonna see look how beautiful this is. So I'm gonna stop up here and I want to see what that plaque says. Look at these trees, all of them. Oh no, these are banyan trees too. So beautiful. all the trees out here. Somebody lost their whole deck. They got their whole deck laying out here. These houses are on waterfront. Big truck in front here, this is the debris pickup truck. They're huge trucks and they fill them all the way full to the top with all the yard debris. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of debris. All the trees are bare out here. Everywhere. The trees are bare all over. Have any trees anymore. No leaves. There's trees, no leaves. I'm gonna pull over up here and walk over here and see what this. Actually, this street right here is the street that Jerry Springer's house is. Of course, he's passed away now, but Jerry Springer's house is over here. So, what house was it? Pretty sure it was this one. I think it was the third one in. Let me pull over here for a second and look it up. Okay, I found it. It's this one here. The pink house. This was Jerry Springer's house. He recently passed away, but big, huge birds of paradise out in front. I don't know if it's sold or if it's for sale. That's where he lived. Pretty interesting. There's a couple of there's a tennis Maria, oh, I'll never say the name right. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. There's a tennis legend that lives out here. I want to say, I'm actually not sure where her house is. I haven't looked it up, but do is, well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to park over here and then walk over to see the I want to go read that plaque. I better not park in front of the driveway or the mailbox. Let's go take a look-see. This is the guard shack where they have security around the clock. And that's Sarasota Bay right across the road there. You can see the water in the distance. I've seen this plaque before, but I've never actually stopped to check it out. Let's see what it says. Bird Key. After John Ringling died in 1936, his sister Ida, okay, so it was his sister, and his nephew John Ringling North became administrators of his estate, which included Bird Key. In 1951, John Ringling North formed the Bird Key Corporation and acquired about 280 submerged acres from the state. So 280 of the acres out here was underwater. North's vision of filling the submerged land for development did not materialize. In 1959, the Arvida Corporation bought 2,000 acres of Ringling property that included Bird Key. The city approved the Arvida plan for a luxurious island residential haven. In October, dredging and filling to enlarge the island to approximately 300 acres began, along with construction of the island's infrastructure. Encouraged by sales incentives such as a Chris Craft cabin, cruiser, and a Lincoln, that's a nice boat, Chris Craft cabin cruiser, I think that's a really nice boat, and a Lincoln Continental, real estate agents sold the first lots that same month. Bird Key was connected to the city water system in 1964. Bird Key Yacht Club, that's what it is, the yacht club, built by Arvida in 1960, was transferred to the residents in 1967. By 1972, only 3 lots remained unsold. Today, Bird Key is completely developed and is valued by its residents for its history and beauty. So that's the Sarasota Historical Commission. Very interesting. So there was 2,000 acres of property, and then they enlarged the island to approximately 300 acres. This was just a tiny little island with one road. That's it. Very cool. Yep, after the hurricane, this is what you see, these debris trucks everywhere. After Ian, it was really bad. Like in Northport, you couldn't even drive down one of the streets without getting stuck behind one of these things or having to go around them. They're everywhere. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna go back. It's noisy in this neighborhood. Look at this house. It's one of them square houses. This one's a lot older. Looks like. Look how low. Look how it's like a small house compared to the houses that are out here. It's a very small house. I guess this is all one big house. It connects right there in the middle, and then cool. All right, well, get out of here. All right, so before I actually leave Bird Key, I wanted to go over here and check out this boat. It's a pretty crazy boat. I've never actually been over here, down here yet. But I saw this boat. I usually just drive by this little area right here. It's pretty. I'm gonna get out. Wonder if there's any manatees. Get out. This is pretty. I'm gonna go over to the other side too, because from the other side you can see the you can kind of see a little bit of the city, and you can see the Ringling Bridge. But phew, it's stinky. Wow, check this out. Sarasota Bay. Water must have been up so high. Look how much like the wash, it's all washed out right here. I'm not sure what this looked like before. So I want to walk over here and look at this. Here's a boat. The bench got flipped over. Somebody probably drug it back over here and put it back there. Looks like a pole got lost here. No manatees. It's pretty shallow. I see people out here kayaking and stuff a lot. I guess it's a little park area. There's benches you can sit at. Of course, it's a busy street because it's the main road that takes you into like Lido, St. Armand's Circle. Look at this though. They had it for sale. Either they had it for sale and then it washed up, or it washed up and then they put it for sale. So I don't know. I saw a house on the market the other day in Florida that was still smoldering because it caught on fire and burnt down, and it said for sale, and they were literally taking the pictures of it to post for sale while it was still smoldering. So you never know down here. But look at this. Wow, this thing came all the way up on shore. Notice. It says notice. Motor vessel, diamond in the rough. Yeah, diamond in the rough. What a name. Looks like at one point it was a really nice boat. Probably got a big cabin underneath. So there's another boat like this, the sailboat that's crashed into the actual, it's hanging over the road down by the marina. If I can get a glimpse of it when we go by, I'll show it to you. But well, here's a good shot. This is the Ringling Causeway. And part of the city. It's really pretty at night. All right, well, I'm gonna go back on the sidewalk so I don't trip and fall. Crazy. Who knows how far the water washed up over here, but you can tell here on the walkway, definitely flooded up in here. All this shell and stuff, rocks and shell, I'm sure it came from the bay. It probably came from all up in here and down in the bay. So it's like the beach is on the walkway now. I'm gonna drive over to the other side of this little park here because I want to see what the shot of the city looks like from there. So let me get in and go over to the other side. Okay, I'm on the other side now. Wow, all these bricks are damaged, and This looks like one of those floating docks. Yeah, I bet you that was over here in the water. This is part of that dock. This right here, I bet you it was supposed to be over here. Enjoy the beach, it says. Yeah, they had a floating dock over here. Wow. It's gone. Wow, so it pushed that thing up all the way up over here and all the way across here and scooted it and threw it over there. I don't think those things are very light either. They're made out of steel. Enjoy the beach. Wow. Look at this, it's trashed over here. It looks like it was nice. There's nice stairs. It definitely needs to be cleaned up. Oh, wow. So I guess these are those man-made like coral reefs or man-made, what do they call these things? They make them and they put them in the water for a habitat for fish and stuff. I don't know. Looks like this seawall. Let's see here. Wow. Pretty banged up over here. Oh, there's a boat stuck under the bridge. Whoa. Lodged under there. Let's go look at it. Can we get close to it? I think I have to go up. I think I have to go up and walk all the way around here. Wow, that looked like a really nice boat too. Sorry about the noise. It's, like I say, a very busy street. Wow. What happened? Whoa, man, it damaged the bridge too. I didn't even know all this was up underneath here. There's like a park that goes up under here. There's houses too. Whoa. Ooh. You can see where it was scraping the bridge, even over here behind it. I scratched up the bridge really bad. Wow. Wow. Just ran ashore, drug its anchor. Still got its anchor out. Got a notice on this one too. I wonder what the name of this one was. This looks like it was a really nice boat. Man. Just imagine how much water rushed in underneath here. Man, this boat is totaled. I'm under the Ringling Causeway Bridge. Holy cow. You can tell people been hanging out up in here. You got shoes and bottles and a bunch of whatnots. Wow. Look how big that boat is. It's got to be a, what is that, a 40-foot? That's got to be a 40-foot boat there. It's a yacht. Wow. No, I'm glad I came over here and checked it out, because I didn't even see this boat. When you go over the bridge, you can't see it. You can't even see it until you get down into this little park area. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to check out the sailboat that's hanging. It's like, I barely glanced at it when I was driving by out here, but it was like lodged into it got pushed all the way up over and stuck almost in the road. And they haven't moved any of these boats yet, so. It's trashed. Like, there's so much crap laying everywhere. This was probably like a really beautiful area, and look, it's just trashed. There's crap everywhere. Parking lot's full of shells. Alright, I guess I'm gonna get out of here and we'll see. Be able to see it on the right hand side up here by Marina Jack. It's just past Marina Jack's if you're heading out up Bird Key. National Marina of the Year 2020. National Marina of the Year 2015. Marina Jack's is like literally downtown. It's just right across the street from all the shops and some good coffee. Should see it here in a minute. Let's see. I know they didn't just move it like in an hour while it was in a couple of hours. Maybe they did. They must have just came and moved it because it was stuck right there. Oh wow, okay. They moved it already. Or maybe it was right here, maybe. Yeah, yep. Marine patrols out there. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There it is. Whoa. Big old sailboat stuck up against the thing. Washed all the way in from the harbor. Can you believe that? It's insane. There's a house up here I wanted to check out. It's a really, really old house. And I believe it's right down in here. Or am I wrong? Yeah, check this out. You guys are gonna like this one. I've been wanting to check this house out for a long time. Look at this. Is this not insane? It's like, is this somebody's house? Look at this. Wow. It's got dragons. Look at the gargoyles. This is what I was talking about the old houses in Sarasota with the gargoyles. 1608. Check this out. And it's got a big clock. This has to be old. I don't know if this is a residential house or like somebody lives here. I don't even think, if I go down here, I don't even think I can get out. It doesn't look like I can. Wow. They're not fountains, they're like planters. I'm gonna turn around. Very Gothic. I'm gonna have to look up this address and find out what this is. Alright, I don't know. Let me know if you know what this is, this house here. Historical Sarasota.